Hi, my name is Margaret Graziano. My nickname is Maji. My girlfriend Lauren says there's no magic without Maji. So we're going to hear today, we are talking about culture and how do you move from routine to genius in your work culture or in your home life culture. Routine is getting shit done. We got to get shit done, right? We got to brush our teeth. That's routine. We got to do our hair. We got to, clean the house, make sure our closet's clean. Hopefully our stuff is clean. Walking the dog, feeding the dog, routine. You got to do the routine. The routine is the basics. But what's possible when we could tap into our highest level of contribution, turn on our innate genius, and tune in to why we are doing what we're doing? What's possible is we use a higher level of consciousness. We're more creative. We're more happy, happier, more happy, happier. We experience more states of joy. When we are in our genius zone, our zone of innovation, when we're creating, whether we're making music or doing art or writing or playing with our kids or learning something new, there's this zone of creation in our prefrontal cortex. We're tapping in, our neurons are firing. We're just happier. Bruce Lipton calls it the state of joy, the state of love, 550 megahertz vibration. When we're in that state, we see more clearly. We see wider, we see further, we see the invisible threads. We get insights from our inside, our intuition, and from our environment. We could choose a life of routine, or we could choose a life of genius. There's some movies that talk about this a little bit, like Limitless or Lucy. And it was, some Chinese hamster placenta that tapped into the brain. But if you study anything like enlightenment or Zen Buddhism or the 8 limbs of yoga, or for some people, psychedelics, tap into that highest level of genius. But you can do it without all of those things. You just got to take the time and find your access to your genius. And I promise you, when you're operating in your state of genius, more than you're operating in your state of routine, you will be happier. I promise. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. We've got many, 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 many resources. Take advantage of them. They're here so you can have the experience of having freedom and power and joy in a world that's filled with VUCA.